guys, and welcome to the channel FWA4. In this video we're going to take a look at the amazing Mike Lane's Railroad. Look at this, it's absolutely insane. What I want to do is I want to do an unboxing, just show you guys what comes in the kit and how you can display it. You can use it for the stand, you can use it if you don't have the stand, but let's have a look. So we're going to unbox it and take a look at all the pieces, so let's do that now. Right guys, so all you need to do when you get the packaging, you just slide this off the side here, and then it just says the excitement is building, and that's actually true because I get so excited when I am building these. So I've just undone the top there, and as you can see how it's packaged is absolutely superb. So there is a big block of polystyrene in here, which I'm just going to pop down there. And then, as always, there's a little nice cute pack of Haribos. We can eat those along the way. And then it says the rails. And then we have the base prints, so we can have whatever base we want. We have the ties and accessories. Another bit of polystyrene. And then we have, this is so well made, it's very heavy. Oh, this is the stone mix. Okay. So we will be, when we actually get it on properly get it on display, we can use the stone mix. So that would be absolutely insane. So as you can see there, it says, I just wanted to say thanks, and psst, here's something worth knowing. Worth a mention. I love seeing your model builds progress, especially when you've enjoyed using my mods. Every week I pick a mention at random and return the favour with a 10% coupon. So whether it's on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, please share your purchases and tag me using them at Mike Lane Mods so I don't miss it. At your service. So if you do that, guys, if you make a video, make sure you do that so you get 10% off. But there you go, that's an absolutely amazing thing for him to do. What I want to do, I want to kind of compare this and say why this is worth every single penny of getting this railroad. Want to have a quick look at the stone mix. Do I really want to open this? I do want to just have a quick look though. It's in a bag anyway, so it's fine. But as you can see, that will be the stone mix, so that will look like the, you know, the official gravel on there. And I can't wait to get this on display and use this properly, because we're going to make a proper display for this, so we can see everything that's going to be there. Let's just take out the rails first, so we can get an idea of that. It's going to be incredible. I know it is. I'm already. You can't even see it, but I'm shaking with excitement. Everything is just so good. So this is the rail. We will need to switch the wheels over on this, which we will do when we put it on. We'll show you. I don't have the completed bonnet bit, but we'll just do the wheels so we can see it sitting on the track. But this is metal, and it is so sturdy, and it is so well made. It's unbelievably well made. And look at the length of it. It's so nice. So we'll just get this one out. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we'll pop the bubble wrap down to the side for a moment, and then we'll get the rest of the bits out. I don't know if I have a Stanley blade, but I do have these. So we're going to use that for today. So cool. Oh, look at that. So they're the little stick-on tufts. So they're the little bits of grass. So we'll be able to use those at some stage. But this kit isn't just for if you have the stand. I don't have the stand, and I've still got the mod. So don't think, oh, you have to have the stand to be able to do it, because you really don't. It's got loads of little accessories and bits in here. Silica, don't eat those. It's just so nice because it's actual real wood as opposed to what they give you. So if I want to do an example just to show you like the quality in that wood, that is just, it's got his name printed on there. It's so nice. And if I show you, I think I've got an issue here where I could compare like what the railroad tracks look like, because I started collecting it and I was just like, it looked so cheap and tacky that I didn't want to go with it because it just didn't look nice. But let's just do a comparison. So this is the plastic one you get from Eaglemoss. So that's what it looks like. And then this is the Mike Lane one. Look at the difference in that. Solid wood or a bit of plastic. I mean, they could have put a bit more effort in to make it look a bit more authentic. I know that they have to keep the price down, but I mean, they don't send you many pieces at a time. They could have sent one of these at a time. So you know what I mean? It's not that bad. If you are going to have it on the track, or if you just want the track in the background for display, you might want to go, you probably will need to get the issues where you get the train wheels. So you'll need the train wheels as well. So just so that they could go on there. I haven't put them on yet, but we will pop them on soon. Just so you guys can see that. Let's just pop that back under there. But what I want to do first is I just want to walk through building it. So you get instructions in there as well, so everything is good. So it just says we just need to attach some clips on the top of these. And then once we've attached them on top of that, then I think the rail will slide into place, which will be good. And then I'll just show you here, it's saying how to do it. And then once that's built up, so what we'll do is we'll get it ready, and then we'll show you an example of some of the bits being put together, so you can kind of get the gist. And then we'll show you the templates that he's made, where you don't really need to have the gravel and stuff if you don't want to, if you don't have the base, or you could display it like on one of my shelves. It fits on my shelf, so it would go on there, and then I could put the gravel on there as well, so it would just still look like a really cool display. I want to just try and figure something out so that it looks really cool. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to start doing this. I'm going to get everything ready. I'm going to put the base plates out the way for the moment, move the DeLorean over so we've got some more space, and then we're going to bring you in so you can see what we need to do. Right guys, I've already gone and done these ones here just so you can see, but I've left one so that I can show you how simple they are. So this is the piece here. So as you can see, it's absolutely amazing. With these sections here, you want to make sure that the single tab is on the outside and the double tabs are on the inside. So they're already got little nibs underneath them as well, because he's just so amazing. He's already made the nibs there, and then you just basically go to line them up over there, and they sit in absolutely perfectly, just like that. And then the screws that are supplied are these little black screws here. And the clever part about all of this is that when the rails are in place, you will not even see the screws, because the screws will be covered up. So that is just how amazing it is. So let's just quickly pop these in just to give you an idea how easy they are to do. The screws are nice to sort of put in. They're not hard. You just want to put them so that they go flush, so that they can't be seen, so they're not in the way of the rail when it goes in, because obviously this is the track. And then we just pop that down there, and then just so it's nice and flush. But there you go. So that is all you have to do. So you have to do that on every single one of them until you have a piece that looks like this, and then the track can slide into it. So as I said, this is metal, very nicely done. So rusty at the side and then left on the top, because obviously where the wheels would go down, they wouldn't be as rusty because they would just constantly keep it clean. So very, very accurate. So what we're going to do is we're going to go the other side, and then we're going to attempt to slide those in to see how hard or how easy it might be to do it. It said be careful, because obviously the tabs here are quite fragile, so you just need to make sure you don't damage them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to try and do them as well as I can. But I'm not expecting it to be difficult, especially with a Mike Lane mod. Everything is always easy because he is just that good. So as you can see, that's sliding in there nicely. So that's now in place. Do the other side. Just take your time, don't ram it in. So then that is now in place where it's got to go. So what we need to do now is we need to space them, but he's already thought of that. So these are the tie spacers and screws. So these will keep them in place. So basically these are a divider to how, you know, how they need to go. So if we start, say, let's just check his instructions just to see what he's suggested. So as you can see here, he said put some at the either side, so 5 either side, and then evenly space them out. So you can do that, and then he's showing that there is a divider. So the one before the end has got a little gap, so you can put them towards the end there. So yeah, it makes sense. Right, so what we need to do is just pull these down into position where they would go. Just make sure that that doesn't move too much. This is looking so good. You gotta admit, this is cool, guys. Absolutely cool. So there we go. And then just pull that down. And then you're just gonna have to just sort of work with it and then put them into position where you want them. And then I'm not going to space it out accurately right now because obviously I'm just doing it to show you. Once I have it on display, I will. But if you want to make sure you're getting them in the right positions, in the right places, then all you need to do is just put your bit of wood on the edge of somewhere. And then you can use your spacers here. And then as long as they're in position, then you can bring the next one close. And then you can make sure that that is spaced accurately. You've got 2 spacers, so you can use both of them to make sure that they're both spaced evenly, and then just pop them together. And then I guess when you've got it where you want it, you would kind of keep it in place. You could tape it down. But for now, I'm just using this as a guide, but it's just so good. Right, so that is that section there. But what I want to do now that we have the railroad, and it looks incredibly cool, I'm going to see if it's possible to twist it around. Yep, so it's fine. This way. So what I want to do here is I've got some, just going to move that along. I've got some bases that I want to put underneath it, just to show you that you don't need to have the stand to have the track. I mean, it would help, but you don't have to have it. Right, so let's go see what ones we've got. So we have here, we have a few. We've got a gravel track there, which looks like that, which is pretty decent. And then on the other side, we've got the gravel itself. So if you want to, we could have the gravel underneath. We've got this road one here. And then on this side, we've got the scorch marks looking like really, really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the gravel one because the gravel one seems good. Just going to pop this one back in. And I'm going to slide that underneath. But these are cut so that they fit inside the stand. But like I said, if you don't have the stand and you want to display it a different way, as I am, you can do that. So let's bring that there. We're going to lift these ones, pop that in place. So you can see underneath now, you have the gravel track. And that just looks absolutely cool. So imagine if you had that on the shelf and that was sitting there like that. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to pop this out of the way for like 2 seconds. We're going to go change the wheels on the DeLorean to the train track wheels. So we're going to go do that, see how easy that is to do. And then we're going to pop it on to see how cool it looks when it's on there. So let's go do that now. Alright guys, I just want to show you how to do the wheels. So you just need to take the centre caps off. The centre caps are super easy to do because we have the Mike Lane magnetic ones. So they are just magnetised and they just come off really easy. So what we need to do here is if we just unscrew the centre bit, just put it on some foam or you know, just a folded up towel or something like that. It will just support the weight of the vehicle. Unscrew it enough until the wheel slides off, and then you just want to pop your screw out, put that to the side, The best thing to do is get your screw ready to go, because once the wheel is in place it's a bit fiddly. So have your screw ready to go. Take your train wheel, just pop that in place and just let it take some of the pressure, and then slowly wind this in. You want to make sure you get this right, because if you cross thread this, there's no going back. So you want to make sure it's straight. So you want to do it up until it gets a bit taut. You don't want to over tighten it, just want to tighten it enough to hold it in place. And then it comes with this little center cap here, which goes over the top there, and they just sit in quite loose, so they're quite easy to take back out and put back in again. But as you can see there, that is now the train wheel. So we're going to go ahead and do all of them, and then we're going to sit it on the track to see how cool it's going to look. So hey guys, now the track is all done, and the wheels are now on the DeLorean. I don't feel it's very stable leaving it off the track without the wheels in place, because it doesn't look safe. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it on. It's very heavy. It's going to pop it on the track because I feel like it'll be more stable on the track. I'm hoping that it's lined up the other side. I'm going to come around and have a look to see. Not that side it isn't, but we can just adjust that a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely cool? So that is it on the track. I know I haven't done the levels of the track very well, but just if you're just going to have that as a display on the shelf, doesn't that look incredible? Especially when we get the other bit finished. I'm just going to shut the door down, and then what we'll do is we'll pop on the wing mirrors as well, because it looks a bit odd without the wing mirrors on. And there we go. Mike Lane's train track. I can't wait to get it displayed so we've got the actual gravel in there and all the other bits. But guys, if you are looking to get this, I just absolutely suggest it 100%, because it's just so cool. I can't wait to, you know, have all the gravel in there and put the little bits of stuff. But I'm going to do a nice up close detailed look around the vehicle. We're going to leave the video here. Please like, share and subscribe. Make sure you go check out Mike Lane Mods for these incredible mods, and I'll see you guys on the next one. But stay tuned for the up close look.